Hello, my name is Darren.
And I'm Graham.
And no doubt Graham and I are about to have a fight because I have seen a film.
Don't.
And he has seen a film.
Tell me. What is it?
Fist fight.
Go on.
Well, it was probably the greatest comedy of all time, and I think you're going to be a bit down on it.
Wrong! I agree! Oh my god! Oh my god!
No, obviously, it was one of the biggest piles of wank I've ever seen in my life.
What? You tricked me?
Yeah, I did a trick. I showed more wits than that film did.
It's a solid 3-star film.
Are you kidding me?
It's good, and it's a recommendation, and I recommend anybody to watch it.
It's the very definition of a 1-star film.
No, it's not.
It
Just because all the
terrible.
magazines, Empire say...
Well, I disagree with Empire on fences,
say
so
that.
just because I don't even know what Empire gave it. They may have given it 2
was 1
stars.
star. It
was
was
it?
1 star, yeah.
Well, there you go. They were right.
They weren't right on
No,
an objective viewpoint. You know.
It's not subjective. It's objective.
That's what I said.
What?
You're getting confused. I said objective. Anyway.
It is objective if
Yeah,
you
it is
apply
objective.
formalism to it.
No, we're not bringing formalism into it, though, are we?
Well, I am. Okay,
And
I am.
Empire doesn't either. So
Yes, it does. It obviously factors it in.
It factors it in, but it's not the be-all and end-all. Is it?
So,
All right, go on. Fist fight. Go on. Shit all over it. Go
let's
on.
tell us. It's not that. I mean, what's to shit over? It'd be shitting over more shit, wouldn't it? So
It was all right. It was
Oh,
okay.
God, it wasn't.
It wasn't a great story, but I bet it made
funny.
you laugh a few.
No, not once.
No, that's wrong. I bet it made you laugh.
No,
Made me laugh a few
it
times.
didn't make anyone in the audience laugh. And actually, there was a bit about halfway
That's
through where
stupid. That's
the
not
guy that's
true.
playing the security guard
Where
turns
did you
up
see it?
in the cinema.
Security guard. Yeah, he was funny. I
No,
liked him.
and I saw him and I thought, oh, I'm gonna laugh now. It's gonna annoy me. I didn't laugh once.
You didn't laugh?
No.
Not even when he said, hello, and he goes, hello.
No,
You just laughed then because you remembered it and you
no,
remembered
because
the
I
funny.
could. I
I
know.
was trying not to, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, it was literally the worst film I've seen this year by some degree. And I've seen 50 Shades Darker,
I was gonna
Rings.
say, no, it's not worse than any of them.
It is because they didn't irritate me for a start. I mean, Charlie Day is so fucking annoying in this movie. I mean, all
Why?
he
He
does.
was the only kind
all
of standard, normal, sane one.
Are
And
you
he plays
fucking kidding
insane.
me? The same
And he
one.
played-
What does he
Yes.
do that's even remotely sane in
Oh
this
my
movie?
god! He's trying to control the situation.
What
calmly
situation?
And sensibly.
Are you
He
kidding
was
me?
about to lose his job, and he decided not to lose it
Yeah.
by.
And then anything
Snitching.
before and after that is not saying what he does. And all he does is shout. That's the only joke this film has, is that people have volume. That's the only joke.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's not the only. That's not the only thing.
Well,
honestly.
there's other jokes.
Oh, in this film, yes.
Yeah.
But normally he's very.
At
he's
one
very
point,
good.
the only...
You like him in Pacific Rim?
No, I don't. I find him
Yes,
quite
you do.
irritating in Pacific
And what
Rim.
about the other guy? You like him? You
I
like
find
the other
both
one?
of those a bit annoying, to be honest with you.
Why? Because they're just cliched.
Because it just...
Why?
Well, let's
no
talk
reason,
about this
no
film.
reason. Okay, go on.
So, no, all he does in this movie is shout. That's the only joke. At one point, Tracy Morgan gets spray painted with yellow paint.
I don't like Tracy Morgan. Yeah.
He was the most likable character in the film. And he goes, "Oh, I look like a minion." And I thought, "No, you don't. The minions are funny. You look like a cunt."
And then Charlie Day just wipes it all off because it was clearly just powder.
No, because they didn't bother with continuity.
No. But he wipes it off.
Yeah, you see him on a shirt, completely gone, completely clean now, nothing left. And what is the moral of this movie, by the way? That violence does solve everything.
No, it was the point that no. And this
Yeah.
was what.
Yeah, violence
No,
solves
this
everything.
is what Mr. Ice says.
Who the hell is Mr. Ice?
Well, the guy he's fighting.
Oh, right, okay.
Because he says he wants to show the world what the schooling system has pushed him to, and it's
Violence.
a fist fight. Yeah.
So violence
that's-
solved it.
No, violence didn't. But violence is solving a bigger issue.
So violence solved everything. Violence solved even more.
In this film, it did, but it was controlled violence. It was
How
like,
was it controlled
It
violence?
was staged violence.
No, it wasn't.
At the end of the film, I don't want to make spoilers. Is this a
Don't
spoiler?
worry.
Okay, spoiler. Everything was fine in the end.
What
they were
was
friends.
between everything?
Well, they were
And that
friends.
made no sense.
Of course, it did.
Why did that make
They're doing
sense?
fist bumps and stuff.
No, I appreciate that I could see they'd become friends. I'm saying, why did they become friends?
Because they saw, but because the problem was solved.
What problem?
He just wanted to release some aggression about a situation, and that he was an aggressive guy.
So
You have to
violence solved
appreciate that.
everything?
No, it didn't solve it. It could have been solved in different ways. However,
But it
they
did solve
resorted
it in this
to.
case.
No, not for Charlie Day. He had a terrible time.
No,
with
he
it all.
didn't. Are you
even
kidding
called
me?
the
He ended
police
up
and he got
basically in
made
charge of the school for some reason. He got everyone rehired, even though they're meant.
Oh yeah. Well, he had that, and because he had to
And
stand up.
I didn't
and it was all
understand
about
why
his coming of age thing. Like
no, it wasn't. It was
because he
about
was standing up to the bullies.
No, he wasn't standing
all the
up
way
to the
through,
bullies,
including the people in charge of the school.
That makes no sense.
The people in the faculty, yeah, they were like Hank from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
They were.
It was like Hank from Breaking Bad, wasn't it? But I thought it can't be because he's good. But go on.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point. Like he was standing up to those bullies, and the fact that they were talking about catching fish and stuff like that. When they were meant to be having a meeting with them.
So violence solves everything.
It wasn't violence.
It started when he went for a fight. That was him standing up.
No,
and the daughter stuff on stage, which was a side plot that went fucking nowhere, and was also ripped off of both
that was really
Little Miss Sunshine and About a Boy.
Yeah.
About a Boy's not a fucking masterpiece unless you
But the
compare it to
point
this.
is, he was like putting off all of his family obligations and stuff for his own
Because he was
worries.
in work.
All he had to
Because
do
he was in
All
work.
he had to do was stand up to his bullies. Oh yeah, no. To be fair, he shouldn't have been scheduling things during work hours. No, that was wrong.
Right.
Yeah,
I agree. And
but the point is,
there was no logic to the movie. So he's being blackmailed by the kids. So he starts buying. Oh, he's not being blackmailed. He needs the kids to retract what he'd said. So he starts buying him thousands of pounds worth of equipment.
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
That's a plot
I have
point,
literally
Darren. That's a
no
plot
sympathy
point.
for anyone
That's
that does
an
that.
anchoring plot
It was
point.
honestly, it was closer to a horror movie than a comedy. This just the psychotic.
Oh
whatever it's
yeah.
named.
He was being manipulated completely.
No, not manipulated. Just the idea. What do you do
I
if
feel
somebody
so
wants to
bad for
batter you
Charlie
for no
Day.
reason? So do I, because he has to live with himself. Like I
You
just
leave him alone.
I just
I'm
put
a
my
fan of
fingers in
Charlie
his
Day.
ears, in my ears, and I can't hear him. But
His ears.
he even if I did do that, he would hear his own thoughts in his own head.
Yeah.
And then you saw the bloopers at the end, and you thought like,
No.
I need these people to explain to me what they're laughing at because
Yeah, I don't-
I'm oblivious to it.
Yeah.
I don't mean in terms of the bloopers. I mean in terms of they're laughing at the script or their deliveries.
Did you like Christina Hendricks?
No, I didn't.
Isn't that a shame? Because I watched the Firefly episode with her in the other
Is she
day.
in Firefly?
Yeah, she is. Isn't that funny?
Which
She's
episode
like
is
the
she in?
seductive one, and she comes on, and then she's
Oh,
like,
the one that marries him.
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
that's
gets
so
married.
weird. She's in like obviously loads of things like Drive
Yeah,
and Mad
she's
Men
in
and
all
things,
sorts,
but
yeah.
I didn't know she's in Firefly.
How cool is that?
And I'll try my very best for her sake because I know she's concerned to try and forget that she was in this.
but she did a terrible job in this.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
pretending to cut faces and stuff
Oh,
like that.
everyone
It's just
did a
like,
terrible
what?
job
That
in
was
this.
totally out of the blue and
Yeah,
unnecessary. and
everything
just
was totally out of the
random
blue.
and bizarre.
Yeah, nothing had any logic.
But
in
the
it.
rest of it was fine. It was
No,
good.
no,
Three star.
no,
Good
no,
solid 3-star.
No, absolute definition
Slightly
of a one
above 3
star.
star because I was laughing a lot.
What? Give me an example of one of the jokes you laughed at.
No, they weren't jokes. They were like the fights and a horse running through the school, and when there was a loop around his leg and the horse pulled him away. You remember the horse being?
No, I
pulling
do
him through
remember.
the-
I
with the-
remember
with the
wishing
nu-
that
the
it was pulling me out of the screen.
Mm.
Yeah, it made me really love 21 and 20 Jump Street even more than I
I
already
thought
did.
that. I said like, well, if you're just gonna redo it, just don't do it because 21 Jump Street's just great.
So it's 22.
Yeah. Well, 22
and then
is even
I
as
remember
good,
the
but
lump
it's still
of dog
very
shit
good.
I'd seen on the way in, and I started fondly remembering seeing that as well. That looks better now I've seen this. Oh yeah, there was the joke at the end that I just didn't even get, where Tracy Morgan says, "Now I'm trying on my skinny jeans," and then he laughed.
Yeah, he did it like that.
Why are you laughing?
Because I remember the joke.
What is the joke?
Just because he's wearing skinny. He's like a bit of a fat guy. He does PE and stuff like that.
Oh, it's the joke.
Trying to fit into my skinny jeans. He did like a dead silly laugh, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's
why
why it was
though?
funny. No, I don't know why.
Why are you laughing?
Because it was a funny sound that he made when he laughed.
Oh, I see.
He went like like dead enthusiastic.
No, that was his laugh.
That's his laugh.
I was wondering why he was laughing.
No, that's not his laugh. That was his laugh at the time.
Why
He
did
was
he do
putting on
that?
a silly voice. I don't know why he laughed. No, I don't know why.
Oh.
But it was funny to watch.
Oh, it wasn't. It was funny in the like when you see somebody eating bits of their own face, you go, "That's funny. They shouldn't be doing that." I agree, it was funny in that sense.
And they shouldn't have been doing it.
Yeah. It wasn't funny in the this is making me laugh because it has any sense of humour or wit about it.
Did you not like the fact that the girl
The answer's no, but go on.
on the stage and she was like swearing and stuff like that?
No, the Little Miss Sunshine About a Boy bit.
Yeah, but she was
And the bit where the
swearing
mum's
heavily.
like, getting into it, and you think
Yeah,
you two should probably have her taken off you. Like, she shouldn't be a child. And the way it went from her like meekly like singing into the microphone, like
Well,
she's
she was
really
that
nervous,
nervous,
to
but she needed her
swearing
dad.
and everything.
Well, 'cause
Honestly,
that's
if
the
he's
song
your
that
dad,
she
you don't need him.
practiced.
If he's your dad, you need Esther Ranson and Childline.
But she was so nervous and stuff, and she was waiting for her
So
dad
what
to get
changed?
there.
It was like she had like schizophrenia. Like she went from one person to
'Cause
another.
her dad
What's
was
this
there.
Gollum? Like what? Harvey Dent? Did she flip a coin when she went backstage? decide, right, that girl's getting it. Now it's time to swear.
Okay. Well, weren't you proud of him when he did stand up to all his bullies? Like he kicked, like he had the fight, and he lasted. Well, all right. How about the bit where they were in prison? That was funny.
No. Why was that funny?
It was funny because like he was trying to like convince the guy to like
the bit where you could see what was going to happen 5 minutes ahead of it actually happening.
You did know what was going to happen, but
I'm thinking that's not funny even if it does happen.
And then he was like, "Oh, the fight's off." No, you're right. Sort of thing.
Yeah, very
after he got him
conveniently
to
and
fight
unbelievably.
him.
I mean, not that wasn't a theme of the movie, unbelievability.
I'm trying to think. There was a lot going on.
Not really.
How about Hank's car beat all these like pranks and stuff?
No.
And the kid turning off the telly with his phone.
No.
Which is true, that actually happens.
No, I believe lots of things actually happen. Not much in this movie. But just
what
because
other
I think
criticisms have you got then? Because I've been trying to defend it, but you haven't really.
We're up to 10 minutes. But I mean, other than everything,
realistic criticisms.
It wasn't even. There wasn't even an element of a joke in there.
That's such a bland statement, though.
Okay.
Like, there was no jokes.
There wasn't. They'd confused.
You haven't even mentioned like the story, the soundtrack. Like you'll talk about all this on other films. Go.
Well, okay, so firstly, like I said straight away, which kind of covers it all, really, they had replaced any kind of setup of a joke with noise. Just loud noise. The louder a thing is, therefore, the funnier it must be. The fact that, I mean, are we really taking the piss out of teachers? Is that the target we should go for? Is it funny?
No, it's the teaching system. This is the whole point of the film.
It's not,
because that's why.
No, it's if the
that's
point
why
of the teaching system. One of the teachers is hacking apart a desk with an axe, and the other person is buying drugs off one of the students.
Because kids are running amok. That's the whole point.
No, because
running amok.
And one of the teachers says these kids are uncoachable. That's why they can't be coached. As opposed to he's been bad at his job. Another teacher was trying to slash slash another teacher's face with a knife.
Yeah.
No, it's not taking a look at the teaching system. It's taking a look at teachers.
No, because they're all just honestly, they're all
idiots. They all deserve to be fired.
No.
Yes.
No.
They deserve to be locked up.
No,
so we're having to go at teachers.
No, they're not. It's the teaching system. Even the management.
That one of the teachers is sexually harassing one of the students just because she's female. That puts a cool twist on it.
But she was right in the end.
Oh, that's okay then. So the student did want to sleep with her after all. Well, so that's okay when the student and the teacher sleep with each other.
And she waited.
No, she didn't. She thought he was. She waited because he waited.
She did wait. Yeah.
She wouldn't have done if he'd have said it. To quote her, I like that teenage dick.
He was still a teenager, even at 18.
She said she worked there because she liked that teenage dick.
And that's fine, because an 18-year-old is still a teenager.
Not fine. Anyway, bye everyone.
You've missed the entire political point of this film.
I just explained it to you.
No,
you said it was about the teaching system, and I explained to you why every teacher in this film.
Did you miss the whole point where the faculty were talking about catching fish and stuff?
Yeah, no, I saw that bit as well. They were as incompetent as the teachers were.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
I'm not denying. I'm not saying.
But the problem stems from above, and the parents.
Well, yeah, because they hired them. I agree. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It had no political point.
It was.
And if it thought it did, it was absolutely
point.
a slap in the face to anyone that's a teacher and that has that represented them. Bye, everyone.
3 stars.
1. And only because you can't give less than 1. Bye.